So when did you start getting into television then? Was it soon after, or?
Yeah, I did a few tellies when I was at the Old Vic, and people. I mean, I went for an interview once at the BBC in Wood Lane to be in Softly, Softly, and he said, "What are you doing at the moment?" I said, "Oh, I'm at the Old Vic." He said, "I don't want any shouting in this." TV people couldn't be fitted, didn't they? So I got a part in that, and I just drifted on and picked parts up.
Yeah. And I suppose, I know Declan mentioned Harry Potter, that it's great. I was going to say at your age, but it is great. You know, let's call it spade.
Richard was older than me.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, Richard was older. But anyway, but at your age, it is a thing that we can mention when we're talking about Michael Gambon. We can mention the King's Speech. We can mention Harry Potter, or even, dare I say, perhaps Last Day. But I suppose when I've been with you, people who come up to you most talk about the singing detective.
Yeah.
So that was that the biggest part of
Yeah, I think it was. I spent 7 months in total darkness. You used to have to drive yourself in those days for the television. Now they send a car for you. So I used to drive every morning for 7 months to be in this thing, in a hospital in North London, not see daylight. Locked myself away in the makeup room. They covered me with all this psoriasis falling on my face, put me in the bed. It was like being in a dream for 7 months. I never had a line at all.
And it was extraordinary, I think. Yeah. And that was, how long was the makeup just to get?
Well, in order to get the makeup girls over time, I used to put on the card. It was 3 hours. It was 15 minutes.
Well, it worked, because I always thought it was 3 hours. And then, while you were making your career, your mother, she didn't quite understand it all.
No, she said to me one day, "Michael, did you know that Pope was an actor?" And I said, "Yes, I did. It was in the paper." What paper was it? Anyway,
Pope Paul II.
Pope Paul II, who studied drama at the University of Krakow. Apparently that's true. And it was in the paper. And she told me, and I'd read it in the paper, so I was like, "No, he's an actor." She said, "Oh, you knew?" I said, "Yeah, I was in rep with him." She said, "How do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You met him once when you came up to Birmingham Rep with Dad, and you came round the stage door to see me after Othello when I was all..." No, it was the Doctor's Dilemma.
Doctor's Dilemma.
I said, "Well, you know that big man standing next to me? You shook his hand. That's the Pope." Oh my God! She started crying. And to the day she died, she believed it. She used to tell me. But it made her happy. She used to say to me, I told her one day that I rang him every Friday.